In this video I'm going to give an overview of the Triax TD110 satellite dish. Basically it's a 110cm satellite dish. It's a brand name Triax dish, and we've added it on simply because Triax are very well known for the quality of their dishes. So what we've decided to do is just to add this product onto the range. So what we have in front of us here is a fully assembled dish. I'll give a demonstration of it in a few moments' time. But basically if you buy one of these products, as it comes to us is, it comes with a box here with all the components, and then basically the skin of the dish here itself is the other part. If you're buying them from us, we'll say having it shipped out, what will happen is it'll come in a single outer cardboard box with both the dish components and the dish together. So let's just look at the basic design here. So we'll see the arm just comes out here, and we'll see that the connected thing here it's a modular thing. What actually happens is we just click this in. The basic outside shape here is for a 40mm neck, which is for universal dishes, but it actually has a small plastic insert that comes inside it. So some LMBs now will come with smaller 20mm necks, and an example of that would be something like, we'll say, the Sayersat LMBs would fit into a smaller neck like that. And normally those LMBs actually are coming with collars because they're allowing for the fact that most come with things. So anyway, the actual arm here is aluminium, so the great advantage there is that it is resistive to corrosion, and then we also have plastic end, and once again we have it there. If we were fitting an LMB on here, it would just open up this thing, the screw would be there, we'll pull it out, we'll put in the LMB and it just snaps back in. And we'd use an LMB like this, we could use a single, twin, quad, or indeed an octo LMB with it. There's a user manual that comes with it. You can just see it here. I'm just going to hold it up for a minute. It's in English and it just gives the basic instruction manual with it. So we come along and look at the main event itself. We'll see here the charcoal type colour that we have here, and also just the Triax brand name that's on it. And we have 4 screws here, and what this is doing is it's holding on the dish bracket on the back. And what I'll do at this point here is I'm just going to rotate this around. I'll see in a moment. So this is just holding on. This is the other side of these 4 screws here, and of course there's 2 screws in the bottom there I didn't mention. And you can just see the feed arm that's holding the LMB. It just snaps in here again, and there's a screw that just goes straight through, holds it in place. It's very modular. So that's called the dish bracket here. And what we have here is the elevation bracket. So if we look here along the sides, we'll see there's degrees and angles marked on it, and it allows us just to slide this up and down and lock it into the particular position we need for picking up the dish at the satellite we're aiming at. And then if we see, we have very strong U-bolts here, and again we can come along and this will just drop down and be screwed directly onto a pole bracket. So normally we're going for heavy duty poles or brackets, wall brackets for it, maybe 1.5 inches or 2 inches in diameter, simply because the actual the weight of the dish can be quite great, so we want to have something there as well. So again, we'll say just a high quality finish on it there. So the overall setup of this and the modularity of it in terms of the design that's used in there, if you need to use extra LMB holders, all the rest of it, it makes it very compatible with other products that we have inside our range or they're generally used on the market. So it's added on nicely to the overall range of dishes we have. We would have dishes, we'll say, from 60mm all the way up to 125, things like that. It's the largest that we can ship quite easily. And we have perforated versions, etc. But the Triax one here is a brand name that more or less sells itself, and we found ourselves in a position to be able to add this on and come in at a very competitive price again for our customers. It's just a product we decided to add on to the freetv.ie website.